Things at the academy these days.
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
Sorry, I
I
had to
mean,
check.
is it well guarded?
Might be all
Check
it
if it
is.
was recording or not still.
Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
I think it's a very mature relationship they have. Geralt would have said, "I see." I'm just saying. I just wanted to show Baby what Geralt would say, or what Shawnee would say if he said, "Don't go."
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself
That's
a lucky
a
man.
that's a
Because
reference.
if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the
The
back.
guards don't hear this.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Yeah, the guards definitely didn't hear Shawnee say that, right? Oh boy. Alright. Enter the academy grounds. Is that on the riverfront? How do I get to the riverside?
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil.
Wait a minute. Can I just jump into the river? I can just jump into the river. I'm jumping into the river. Hopefully I don't die, or this would be really embarrassing. Girl! Nice. See that? Geralt is a perfect diver. 10 out of 10s. Oh, Jesus, Geralt. Drown dead. So these are drowners. I remember when Baby said, "Are drowners the same as or the frog created the drowners?" Well, there goes that guy. Oh, I did not mean to just dive back in. Can I loot those things in there? But yeah, we're quote-unquote close to the end of the DLC. But we still have the other DLC to finish, so... And that one's a lot longer,
Geralt!
actually, so...
Psst. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
Where'd you find the fucking line?
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story.
Exactly.
But we've done well. Professor Shakesock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
I'll punch him.
Been a huge help already, Shawnee. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Mature relationship. That's all I'm saying. Fucking witch hunters. Oh, I guess there's no sneaking around for me. Oh, jeez, there's a lot of these guys.
That's enough of that.
Come on, you guys aren't as good as you guys think you are. Now you guys are burning. Oh my god, this guy's dodging everything. Not anymore, he's not. And he's dead. I hope one day they redo Dragon Age. That'd be a good game to do for baby, I think. Kind of. Might be a little too high fantasy without much not story, but like just too much dialogue. Baby would get bored, I think. I think baby would get bored. Some interesting choices, but not a lot of like true. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do the Star Wars game though when it comes out.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You
Locked
leave the
tight.
window open, maybe.
Oh, that's what the ladder here is for. The Star Wars game that comes out, I'm gonna do. In fact, the next movie marathon we do, baby, might be Star Wars. Because while I am not the biggest Star Wars fan, I'm not like a Star Wars fanboy. I do enjoy the universe. I think it's a pretty good universe. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Yeah, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Here? Is there a window open? Hello? Don't tell me I'm supposed to be on here. No, I'm not. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, don't tell me I'm supposed to jump that right there. I think I'm supposed to jump that right there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nice. I'm too good. Ard. What the fuck? That's not normal. Looks a little demented inside. Remember, so this professor, Olgierd went to and asked him to research some things, and apparently the professor went insane or got super crazy and started like hiding his notes from everyone. So we want to see what
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
looks like a Game of Thrones house sigil. It really does.
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
You guys just saw my mother walk in. Wait, what the fuck am I looking for?
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
Gee, who knows? Wait.
Franco, is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Seems he's gone
Not
insane.
gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon? Oh, hey, look it right there. What demon?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd
Or
von
conjunction
Everett
has been
want
all
from
the
you?
worlds collided.
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends.
So
I
who
went
is
so
Gaunter
far as
O'Dim?
to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times
Master Mirror.
or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
So, seems Gaunter O'Dim is something.
Know anything else
Centuries.
about
He's
the
lived
man?
centuries.
Gaunter O'Dim is no man.
Thousands of years.
He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him or die.
You're alive.
Alive. Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would
He would kill him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, no. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
So, if you remember what Vladimir said, when they went to raid a village, it seemed like there was a trap. It seemed like a trap, because then there was like a whole bunch of people. Like, they were outnumbered 5-1, so 5 people per one of them, and Vladimir got ambushed and died.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, and medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim
I'm
left
trying
a
to let
mark
them
on
all
my
talk.
Face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh, he stepped out of the circle. No! He stepped out of the circle and died. Well. That sucks. Shouldn't have stepped out of the circle, man. Even though he didn't mean to. Let's see his journal. Oh, jeez. Jeez. The circle Odim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands on my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? Is that English? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps Odim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke, soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. That's how he dies. Sad way to go. Sorry, pal. You could also say that, not he. that was Gontro Dim's doing. But yes, baby. So, as it turns out, got quite a few things wrong, it seems, about Olgierd. It seems that he actually did truly like love his wife, but his family actually didn't want to marry her to him because, again, like the dude said, Olgierd's family, you know, became poor, lost like prestige, and thus they didn't want to what the fuck? How do I get out of here? How do I leave? Do I get out through here? But yes, like I said, lost prestige, and so he made a deal with the devil instead. Yeah, at least it seems like the devil, right? Jesus, you could have died there, Geralt. And he probably wished to be like immortal, or, you know, get rich and like be immortal and stay with his love forever. But, you know, Olgierd being, not Olgierd, Gontro Dim being, I guess a genie, you would call him that, but something more evil, said, or like, kind of fucked with him, so granted him immortality, you know, a heart of stone, but that heart of stone also caused him to lose all emotion and left him a bitter person. So that is why Olgierd is what he is. But then again, Olgierd has done some pretty bad shit too in his life. So, you know, he made the deal. He made the deal himself. So it is not solely on Gontro Dim. Olgierd himself did pretty bad shit. But we're gonna go meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. Actually, where is Shawnee's house? I think Shawnee said that we can visit her. I might visit her.